It is not time for kisses. It's not time for. I'm trying to film. No, give me my. Okay, calm down. Jesus, I'm trying to film, buddy. I'm, tr- bro, bro. You're interrupting. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Biopile Arms. Today we have another Tacpack. Now, this is a fun Tacpack because it was free, and if it's free, it's for me. And I would assume that everybody likes free things. So we're going to open it up and see what's inside. And before I tell you guys what's in it and why, I want to ask you for a quick favor. In the comments down below, tell me if my audio is better now or in my previous Tacpack videos. I got this lapel mic. It finally found one that actually worked with my OtterBox, because literally all of the ones that I could find were like, they didn't have an adapter and they would not work with the OtterBox. And I am not going to take my phone out of the OtterBox every single time I want to film a video, because then it'll fall on the ground and crack and break, and then I have to replace a $1,000 phone. No, thank you. So tell me if my audio is better now or if it is better in the past. I'm hoping that this one actually fixed that issue. Now, on to Tacpack. So, first and foremost, this is a promotion that they were doing this past month for the Tacpack Plus. And if you put in promotional code FAC when you signed up for a subscription, you would get a free IFAC worth up to $170. And I'm interested to know what comes in it and whether or not it's worth that much. So we are going to open this one up and we're going to see what's inside. First and foremost, we are going to use, of course, like always, a Tacpack delivered knife for opening the Tacpack, the SOG knife. And did you guys know that SOG stands for Studies and Observation Group? What exactly were they studying and observing? I don't feel like a knife is very useful for just studying and observing. Anyway. Oh my gosh. We are finished studying and observing. All right, so, wow. Oh my god, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Shut up. No comments. Let's see what's in here. So we've got a couple things. Let's get rid of this box. Who needs the box? We've got, dude, they always have some of the best stickers, I swear to God. We've got one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with guns. I love it. All right, so we've got a red MyFac, I believe is what it's called. I did a little looking into what it was. So this says it's a MyFac first aid kit. It says MyFac is a comprehensive and compact first aid kit designed to provide everything you need in a medical emergency. Whether you're going deep into the outdoors, driving cross country, or simply staying at home, the MyFac has you covered. You know what? I'm very optimistic about this. This looks like it's got a lot in it. I mean, normally whenever I get IFACs, like it's, about half this size and goes on your plate carrier. This looks like it's actually like a straight up comprehensive medical kit that has literally everything you could want in it. The one that I saw online was black and it was about $170. You can get it from Amazon. So let me just toss that up somewhere up here. And it's black. So they do have different colors. I'm wondering why they would put red though in the Tacpack, because like Tacpack to me says tactical, stuff like that. This bright red object is not quite tactical. I would have preferred maybe tan or black, so that way I could utilize it with my kit maybe. Though, I mean, it's about 3 or 4 pounds, so it's not like super heavy, but maybe the size is not something that you'd necessarily want to take on your kit. You'd probably want something a little bit smaller than this, so maybe that's why they picked the red, because it's something to throw in your car, whatever. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's sweet. It's just big enough to like sling across your back to like carry it. Okay, so that's what this is for. I thought it was just to like hold the stuff in if the zipper opened, but it's also like look at that. Like it fits. That's cool. Okay, I actually like that fit. That, you know what? That makes sense as to why this has a hard backing here. I was wondering why, and if it's so that way it can be carried across your back like that, like a backpack. That makes so much sense, and that just made this a lot better. Actually, that's actually really cool. Huh? I like it. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see everything that comes inside. All right, that's actually quite a bit of stuff. Wow. Okay. So, where to begin? I mean, just look at everything that comes in this thing. This is quite good. We're gonna take it all out and take a look at each individual thing that it comes with. So, first thing we got here is gauze. Got assorted gauze pads. 3 2x2, 2 4x4, 3 non-adherent gauze pads that are 2x2, 2 non-adherent gauze pads 3x4. 1 2-inch conforming gauze roll, and one 3-inch conforming gauze roll. So it looks like it's got quite a bit of gauze in there. Next, we have assorted bandages. So 1-inch and 3-inch bandage 20 pack, assorted bandage 12 pack. So it looks like a decent amount of just regular bandages, which that's cool. I usually, whenever I get IFAKs, they don't come with these either, so that's cool. So we've got some burn cream, 1 4-inch by 4-inch burn relief dressing, and 4 burn relief gels. It's good. The burn pack that I have in my regular IFAK only has one thing, I believe, in it. Oh, it comes with a first aid and survival stay alive guide. Scan for a free download of our stay alive guide. Comes with that too. It's a free digital download. So we've got 2 pairs of nitrile gloves. Medication. Oh, okay. So we've got 2 APAP extra strength pain reliever and fever reducer, 2 aspirins, 2 cold and flu meds, 2 antidiarrheals, 2 antidiarrheals and antacids, 2 allergy reliefs, 2 motion sickness reliefs, and 4 pain reliever fever reducer ibuprofens. So next we've got a space blanket, 83-inch by 55-inch. That's a necessity as well. Next up, we've got, what is this? 3 super skin blister prevention strips. I've never seen these in a kit either. Now we have, what do we got in here? Let's take some of these out and see what all's in here. So we've got, all right. So we've got hydrocortisone cream for irritation and rashes, friction frosting. Okay, so to keep chafing, white petroleum. I would assume also for chafing. We've got, oh, cool. Comes with 2 little packets of 30 FPS sunscreen. We've got insect bite sting relief, 2 packages of lip balm. So we've got oral pain relief for like toothaches and stuff. Triple antibiotic ointment. So basically like Neosporin, kind of. And then we have an ammonia towelette. That's a good amount of assorted materials to toss in there. Okay, so I am looking at the expiration dates on some of these creams and stuff. And this one actually expires this year. This one expires this year in July. So there's that. And then this one expires next July. So it looks like probably what they're doing is these are things that are about to be out of date or not going to be in service for that much longer. And so they're probably giving these away promotionally for free because they're close to their expiration date. Now, can you not use these things after the expiration date? For the most part, yeah, you can still use them, but the expiration date usually is the most effective buy. So once it's like other drugs as well. Whenever you see past the expiration date, it is usually less effective. So that's probably why they're giving away these for free, because supposedly these are worth $170, and it's looking like it's shaping up to be worth about that much. So I'm not going to complain, because even though these creams have expiration dates that are possibly sooner, um, you know, gauze doesn't really expire. You know, these gloves don't really expire. Band-aids, like that, those things don't particularly expire. So I'm not really upset about that. But that does explain why they are seeming to give these away as promotional items, I think. So great. I mean, you know, perfect. I'll take it. Now we have a clean and prep assorted supplies for cleaning and prepping wounds. So 4 antiseptic wipes, 4 hand sanitizers, and 1 iodine prep pad. We also have a hydration mod, 2 Coco's hydration packets, 10 water purification tablets, and 1 water purification guide. So it looks like it's also got the water purification guide in it to tell you exactly how to use the tablets, which, you know, not everybody would know how to do that, so it's a good thing they include the instructions. A one-way valve and barrier filter CPR shield. Okay, cool. So this is a one-way mouth-to-mouth resuscitation device. It's for CPR, and they actually, if you've taken a CPR class recently, they revised how you do CPR to not advise breaths if you don't have a barrier of some sort, or they had these like little like lip things that like a little tunnel almost, and this is similar to that. It's a one-way valve for breathing, and the reason they revised it, I believe, if I remember correctly, was because of the possibility of getting a disease by giving someone mouth to mouth. Now, the old way was, you know, the regular compressions to staying alive, you know, staying alive, and then, you know, breaths. But they decided to say, hey, look, you don't know this person, don't give them breaths. So if you don't know the person, now you have at least a way to still be able to give them those rescue breaths without possibly contracting mono or something, you know, or something worse, you know. So that's cool. I was not expecting that in this kit, actually, and that's actually quite cool. Now, realistically, this would only come in use if you're, you know, having to save a stranger. I'm sure if, you know, if it's a family member of yours or even a really good friend, you probably wouldn't care that much. But, you know, it's still good to have in your kit. So next we have tools and devices, and it looks like we have 1 whistle, 1 pen light, 1 pair of tweezers, 1 thermometer, and 5 thermometer sheaths. Now we also have mini wound closure. What is this? 1 pack of wound closure strips and 1 skin glue. Oh, okay. It's like that glue that you use to like close a slightly larger wound than a band-aid can handle, but maybe if you don't have stitches. Okay, cool. And we have an instant cold pack. And then we also have, what is this? Super Wash Wound and Eye Wash Solution. All right, now in the last section here, we have trauma shears. Always good to have a pair of those. We have a roll of adhesive dressing tape, looks like. Triangular bandages. Oh, it comes with safety pins? Okay, cool. So this is like one of those ones for like if you sprain an ankle or a wrist, I suppose. Okay. Oh yeah, it says sprain plus fracture. Okay, so cool. We have a mini sprain and fracture for stabilizing. Okay, so this works with that. It's a finger splint and self-adherent bandage roll. Oh, it's one of those hard bandages. Okay, and then we also have a roll of the elastic bandage as well. So all of the things they need to stabilize something. Is there anything else in this pack? Well, let's lay it all out on the table, everything that comes in this pack. All right, so this is a pretty good pack in my opinion. We have a huge bag to hold all of this stuff. We've got trauma shears to get your clothes off in an emergency, and we've got plenty of sprain and fracture items to set minor sprains and fractures. We've got temperature control devices over here. We've got a ton of medication and water purification tablets, so that way you can actually take some of the medications. We have gauze, band-aids, we've got ibuprofen, we've got burn cream, we've got gloves. One of my favorite things is probably that CPR valve, just not necessarily because I'd probably like 100% use it, but just because it's cool that it came with that. Like, as you guys can see, like, I mean, I can fit more stuff in here if I really wanted to. Like, I mean, there's quite a good amount of space. Like, you know, when I close this, you can see there's a bunch of good little gaps in there that you can fit additional stuff in. The pockets of this are quite stretchy. I mean, all of them are quite elastic. You can fit a lot more stuff in here than what has come in this pack. And you're going to need to, because the few things that I think that this pack needs that it did not come with would be chest seals and quick clot. I have those in all of my IFAKs because I'm worried about gunshot wounds as well as shrapnel wounds, right? Because I'm more geared towards a tactical kind of aspect of it. And I'm not quite sure why they didn't. I think this is maybe like designed for like a hiker or something like that, and not necessarily like a tactical IFAK. But I would say that, in all honesty, just because you're not getting shot at doesn't necessarily mean that a chest seal would not be helpful. There are plenty of types of ways to get a penetrating chest wound aside from being shot. You could be out hiking, you fall, you impale yourself on a branch and it comes out. You could trip and fall on your own knife. You could fall down a ravine and get hit in the chest with just the right type of pointy rock and, you know, get punctured on one side. There's a bunch of different ways that you could get a penetrating chest wound. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get shot. So that is one of the things that I wish they would have included. But to get a pack of like 2 chest seals is like $15-$30. That's easy. There's plenty of room to throw that in here. Same thing with quick clot. You can get a couple of the packs of quick clot for, you know, I don't know, like probably like $10 or $15 and throw those in here too. There's plenty of space for both of those things. And then you can double up on some of the things in here, I'm sure. I mean, you want more gauze. There's plenty of space right here to put more gauze. You want, you know, more medications. Like if you want to put some of your medications, I would highly advise that. If this is going to be your med kit that you're going to be taking places, I would highly advise taking, you know, if you're older and you need blood pressure medication, putting some of that in here, putting, you know, whatever life-saving meds you need, maybe some antibiotics, maybe some additional allergy meds, maybe not, you know, something more specific to you, not generic like what is already in here. I would say this is a really good starter kit to the point where it's like 90% of what you would need for anything happening is in here. I still think there's some things that could be added in here, plus the personal items for you, inhaler, meds, whatever the case may be. But you know what, man? For $170, even if I had bought this, I would be satisfied. For $170, I think I'd be pretty satisfied with this. It comes with so much stuff that there's very little that I would need to add. And overall, after I added those things, it would be probably a little over $200, maybe around $230. And I mean, it's pretty comprehensive for a simple throw in your truck, throw in your med bag type thing. So I like it. I do. And it was free. What do you guys think? You guys think that this is worth $170? I think it is, personally. And what would you add to make this like perfect? Put that in the comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this, about the promotional stuff, and also what do you think about this sticker? I think this sticker's hilarious, and this is definitely going on my gun safe. Anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you that watches my videos. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.